welcome to Camille's Country Corner. I am Camille, and on today's episode we will be making a beans and rice with stew meat, Cajun style, or my style I should say. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start this one in the Instapot. That way we don't have to wait hours for our stew meat to get tender. We can go ahead and start it off in the Instapot. Let me show you what you need to get started here. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. Definitely hit that like button. Let's get started. Okay, we went ahead and turned our pot onto a saute function. I'm going to go ahead and dice up some of our onion. I'm just using a half an onion here, and I have 1 pound of stew meat. Move that down just a little so you can see what I'm doing. Grab my other cutting board. I use 2 different cutting boards when I cut meat. You always have one for fruit, one for vegetables, and one for your meats. That way there's no cross-contamination and your fruit doesn't taste like meat or it doesn't taste like onions. So ladies, if you're having that problem, you just might have to pick yourself up some inexpensive cutting boards. All right, I'm just going to cut this down just a little bit. Okay, we're going to add some olive oil, about a tablespoon of olive oil. And we're going to go ahead and start sauteing our vegetables, our onion. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dump my stew meat in there. I'm going to get that searing. Okay, we just want to get a nice sear on this. We want to season this up with a little salt and pepper. Okay, I'm going to add a few more spices here. Okay, we're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, some garlic powder, about 1/2 teaspoon, and some onion powder. I have some smoked paprika here, same amount, about 1/2 teaspoon. Drop my crap on the floor. Okay, and then I have some Cajun Creole seasonings, and we're going to add about a teaspoon of that. Mix that all together. Okay, let's turn our Okay, we're going to go ahead and turn that off. We're going to add our liquid. I am going to add 3/4 of a cup of just water. Make sure it's all covered. Not that it really matters. Okay, we're going to pop our top on. All right. We are going to be pushing our manual button. We're going to take that down to 30 minutes. And we're going to make sure that it is on sealing, not venting. And we are going to cook that for 30 minutes. Okay, now that my Instapot is done, it's been 30 minutes. I went ahead and let it be on cool for a while. So let's go ahead and remove our top. I've already released all pressure. So okay, there is our beautiful stew meat in all its juices. Now let's take that to the stove and put everything together. All right, to my pot, I've already added our rice. And now I'm just going to add our meat mixture. I am going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes with the green chilies. This is a 10-ounce can. I'm going to add everything, the juices and all. I have 1 can of red kidney beans. That is rinsed. That is a 15-ounce can. Let's mix that all together. And I have also cut up 3 sausages. I'm using some smoked sausage here. I have apple and chicken sausage that I've mixed up. All right, we're going to go ahead and stir that all together. Now, I already added a lot of our seasonings in here, so we're going to give this a try, see if it needs anything else. But I think my cornbread is about to come out of the oven. I made a side of cornbread to go with this, so let me turn that timer off, see if our cornbread is ready. It certainly is. Take that out, turn that off. All right, let's give this a try, see if anything needs any seasonings. It certainly does not. Ooh, got a nice kick of Cajun in there. All right, we're gonna go ahead and continue to cook this until everything's heated through. And I'll show you how I'm gonna serve mine up. Okay, this is what our red beans and rice with stew meat, Cajun style, looks like, my version, with a side of cornbread. Let's go ahead and try this. Okay, I've got my bowl served up. I have a little bit of sour cream on here, only because it is very spicy. It's definitely got that nice comfort to it. Has the nice warm seasonings. Oh, it is so good. And I usually make my own cornbread. I took a little help from a box today. Equally as delicious. So sometimes you can take shortcuts to make something taste like it's been stewing all day, when actually this took me about 45 minutes to make, give or take. everything that I had was pretty frozen. That's why I used Instapot. And my sausages, I just roasted those in the oven from frozen for 30 minutes at 400, and then just sliced them up and threw them in here. I'm going to go ahead and sit down with my dinner. I hope you enjoyed our video today. I hope you definitely, if you haven't yet, hit subscribe, hit that like button. I hope you make your version or my version of this Southern comfort or New Orleans comfort, or however you want to call it. It's a Cajun delight, or my version of that anyway. All right, folks, I hope you try this, and I'm glad that you stopped by here today, and we'll catch you on the next one.